Malnutrition is a condition that results from an inadequate or unbalanced diet. It is characterized by either insufficient intake of nutrients, such as empty calories, micronutrient deficiency, including nutrient quality, or an excess of nutrients, also known as overnutrition and undernutrition. Nutritional factors have a substantial impact on health and well-being in various ways, including unhealthy weight gain or loss, and the development of chronic long-term issues such as hormonal imbalances and cardiovascular issues, albeit subject to length of time, as the effects of malnutrition may be accumulative and not necessarily apparent initially. Further, from a classical scientific perspective, malnutrition is studied in terms of specific nutrient deficiencies and their impact on the body. Holistic sciences consider malnutrition within the broader context of overall well-being, taking into account not only nutrient intake, but also factors such as lifestyle, environment, and mental well-being. Additionally, the principle of cause and effect is perhaps extremely fitting in terms of the issues around malnutrition, with reputable studies associating non-communicable health concerns as an example of the cause and effect of improper diet. Adding to the modern-day understanding of malnutrition, diet quality has a long-standing association with longevity in ancient sciences and holistic approaches. Contrary to popular understanding, malnutrition also exists in developed and economically advanced regions, including the Western Hemisphere, despite the abundance of foods. Interestingly, the awareness around how impactful a whole and balanced diet can be for individual physical and mental vitality is not nearly given as much importance and focus as compared to other less far-sighted options. Malnutrition has been referenced in several ancient texts from different regions. For example, India, Egypt, and Greece, where descriptions of signs and symptoms related to the modern-day term malnutrition are found. Reference of the importance of proper nutrition for health are also found, which suggests the high level of intelligent living of these eras. For instance, the Ayurvedic texts of India. With the transmission of time into the 19th century, the term malnutrition is believed to have its roots in the Latin words malus and nutrition, which translate to bad and nutrition or bad diet, respectively. It results from an inadequate or unbalanced diet, leading to insufficient or excessive nutrient intake. This may have a substantial impact on health through weight changes and more chronic issues such as cardiovascular, metabolic, hormonal, etc. Furthermore, identifying whether the quality and cooking method of a food is body-friendly is not always apparent. This can be due to several reasons such as resistance to what is unfamiliar, awareness and jargon, etc. To briefly describe some of the present-day effects of malnutrition, or the effects of malnutritional eating, the term diet-related non-communicable diseases are associated as being some of the effects of diet-related malnutrition, as these are health imbalances that may be associated to diet and lifestyle. Diet-related non-communicable diseases, also known as NCDs, are health conditions that are not transmissible directly from one person to another. They may also be categorized as acquired disorders and may develop over time based on dietary input over the years. These conditions typically have a slow progression and may be long-lasting. They may include cardiovascular issues, carcinogenic issues, chronic respiratory conditions, and diabetes. Further, several of these issues are often associated and influenced by lifestyle factors such as diet, physical inactivity, etc. As suggested by several reputable studies, unhealthy diets and poor nutrition being among the top risk factors for these problems globally. An example of a diet-related NCD condition is diet-induced high cholesterol. Due to a bad diet, this may lead to hyperlipidemia, lipid disorder, which then may increase the chance of other chronic issues over a period of time. Additionally, another important point to consider is that diet-induced high cholesterol does not necessarily have to be relative to obesity alone. For instance, a healthy weight individual whose diet entails higher amounts of processed foods and trans fats may still be active and a frequent exerciser, but prone to lipid issues as a result of a disproportionate diet. However, malnutrition is subject to several complexities and variables. Similarly, unhealthy weight gain and nutrient deficiencies may also be examples of malnutrition that can be observed even in developed regions. This is partially due to commercial and societal constructs and lifestyle choices feeding improper eating. However, in some cases, improving a diet can also have substantial bettering effects on several basic functions of the body and create the potential to activate states of positive regression, which again holistic and classical sciences reinforce based on natural and whole food sustenance, in tune with natural elements, subject to individual parameters and health status. Holistic sciences view malnutrition within the broader context of well-being, considering lifestyle, environment, and mental well-being. Food preparation and whole food categories significantly influence nutritional quality. As suggested earlier, the term malnutrition is an umbrella term that encompasses several subsets, including overnutrition, undernutrition, and micronutrient-related deficiencies. Further, subsets involve categories such as obesity related to overnutrition, underweight related to undernutrition, etc. In holistic analysis, psychological aspects like emotionally driven choices are also taken into account when considering nutritious eating. To elaborate further, here is an overview of 3 subsets of malnutrition. Micronutrient-related malnutrition. This refers to inadequacies, deficiencies, or excesses of essential vitamins and minerals that are required in balanced quantities for the proper functioning of the body. For example, an excess of vitamins obtained in addition to a balanced diet, more than the body needs, can induce hypervitaminosis. This also depends on the type of vitamin, that is, synthetic or from natural ingredients. In a holistic context, addressing micronutrient-related malnutrition involves promoting a balanced and diverse diet that includes a variety of whole foods rich in essential nutrients. Holistic approaches also focus on factors such as lifestyle, stress management, and overall well-being to ensure optimal nutrient absorption and utilization by the body. According to Higazi, Miller, and Sauer, 2024, deficiency or lack of homeostasis of important micronutrients is another form of malnutrition that has major impacts on everyday performance, intellectual and emotional condition, as well as physical health. Malnutrition can manifest as obesity and related health problems resulting from excessive calorie intake but inadequate nutrient absorption, a form of overnutrition. For example, consumption of refined sugars is a major player in weight-related issues. An example of overnutrition: consuming large amounts of sugary drinks, fast food, and high-calorie snacks, along with a diet high in saturated fats and low in fruits and vegetables. This pattern of eating can lead to excessive calorie intake, weight gain, and increased chronic issues such as metabolic disorders, etc. For instance, according to Kiani et al., 2022, an energy-rich and nutrient-poor diet might lead to hidden hunger condition, which is characterized by micronutrient inadequacies despite having sufficient or excessive amount of calories. Additionally, undernutrition refers to an inadequate intake of essential nutrients, resulting in health imbalances, and it may impair physical and cognitive development. Empty calories are foods and beverages that provide excess calories from added sugars or solid fats with little to no nutritional value. Consuming too many empty calories can lead to weight gain and nutrient deficiencies. When individuals consume excessive empty calories without meeting their requirements for essential nutrients, they may experience undernutrition despite thinking that sufficient calories have been consumed. Also, a lack of proper diet in general may also influence undernutrition. Despite the several subsets of malnutrition, some of these subsets may cross over and interlink, as one may influence the state of another, sort of like a chain response where malnutrition becomes the agent. Considering the principles of cause and effect, when it comes to dietary nourishment and the potential negative effects of malnutrition, even in developed regions, it is becoming increasingly clear that emphasizing the significance of a holistic, well-rounded diet and considering when to abstain from eating is a crucial aspect of traditional holistic dietary sciences. It's essential to note that it's not merely about the appearance of the food, but, more significantly, its nutritional quality, cooking methods, bioavailability, and the body's ability to efficiently eliminate excess. For a healthy adult, good nutrition is the opposite of malnutrition, representing a state of balanced and optimal nutrition. A diverse and personalized diet, rich in bioactive compounds from whole foods, plays a key role in achieving high-quality nutrition, which certainly can be achieved when we recognize the long-term value of body-friendly eating. Subsequently, the Ayurvedic supersoups are a great example of this due to their several whole food combinations and food matrix effects. Subject to individual suitability and health status.